Welcome back, everyone, to 30 Days of Yoga. Today is day 5, and we have one of my favorite practices planned for today, a restorative yoga practice. For today's practice, we are going to use all the toys. So if you have these props with you, we will be using them. If you don't have these exact props, you can use pillows, you can get creative. A couple of blocks, an eye pillow, or really anything that you can just block out the light with and cover the eyes. A blanket or two, and these don't have to be yoga blankets. They can be any kind of blanket that you have in your home. And a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, grab a nice long body pillow or a few pillows. You can pause the video as you collect those things. And our restorative practice is about being completely supported with our props. So really as little effort as possible is being used so you can completely relax and perhaps find an opening in the body, opening any tight spaces. And then that opening might extend beyond your physical body to the mental and emotional, bringing a deep release and rejuvenation to your whole system. For our first posture, we'll use 2 of the blankets. So you'll want to fold it out so it's about as long as your torso and your head. And then you'll fold that blanket maybe in half and in half again. Second blanket, you'll do the same thing. Maybe fold it in half and then in half again. So you'll stack both of those blankets on top of each other. And then you'll turn away from the blanket, so the blanket will be under your torso and your head. Bring your feet towards the back of the mat. Keep them about hip width distance. Bring your lower back right up to the props. So you're not sitting on the props, you're sitting in front of them. You can snuggle up nice and close. Press into the floor, sit up a little taller, give a little wiggle side to side. And then slowly, slowly lay yourself back on those blankets. Have your eye pillow with you in case you want to use it. And almost one vertebra at a time, lay yourself back. And then it's kind of nice if you can to take one of those top blankets, kind of scrunch it up a little bit to support your neck. Make sure your head and your neck are comfortable here. Knees will stay bent. Heel toe your feet just a little bit wider than hip width distance. Press into the feet, lift your hips a little. Find lots of length here in your lower back, around your sacrum. Give a little shimmy side to side. Let the knees rest in on one another. Let the big toe slightly turn in, the heels slightly kick out. And find a little shimmy through the shoulders. Tuck your shoulder blades under a little more so you feel broad across the collarbones and the top of your chest. Let your shoulders relax completely here. And if you have something to cover your eyes, to block out all the light, you can go ahead and place that now gently over your eyes. If anything needs to be adjusted, go ahead and do so now so the body feels completely supported and you can completely relax here. We spend so much of our time rounding forward. This is a nice way to counteract that. Opening across the top of your chest, the Shoulders relaxed back and down. And find a comfortable position for your arms. Stretch out your fingers a little bit. Stretch the webbing between your fingers. And same with the toes. Stretch out all 10 toes. The webbing between the toes, and then let them gently rest back into the earth. And as you settle in here, begin to turn your attention away from any of the distractions, external distractions, and allow your attention to rest on your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest and your belly as you inhale and exhale. Relax all the muscles between and around your eyes. Allow the eyes to rest back in the sockets. Soften into the hollows of your cheeks. Relax your jawline. Mouth relaxed. Your tongue relaxed. The sides of your neck. The tops of your shoulders. Feel the triceps descend towards the mat. The biceps sort of roll outwardly. Thumbs roll a little closer to the floor, and you might feel the pinkies gently lift, spinning them towards the sky. Relax your rib cage and your belly. Relax deep into your abdomen and all of your abdominal organs. Feel your pelvis grounded, firmly resting down into the earth. Both legs relaxed. The soles of your feet, all 10 toe pads. The big toe mound and the heels resting down, grounding into the earth. With each inhale, breathe in a sense of coolness and calmness. Exhale, empty out any hot, stale air from the lungs. Breathe in, gently stretch your rib cage and your lungs. Breathe out, feel any tension or stress draining out of the body and mind, leaving through your hands, your feet, leaving through your exhales. We'll enjoy some moments here in stillness and silence. Come out of the posture. Start to walk your feet in a little closer to your body. Roll your whole body over to one side. Take a breath here. Use your arm strength to press yourself up to an upright position. Maybe keeping the eyes closed for one more breath here. So that last posture was a nice way to counteract all the rounding forward we do all day by opening the chest, finding a gentle stretch into your shoulders. This next posture will kind of exaggerate that opening in the front body, exaggerate that back bend just a little bit more. So depending on your level of comfort, sometimes you might want to be a little higher up, a little closer to the floor. You can gauge that for yourself, but remember in our restorative practice, the goal is to be as comfortable as possible and supported with your props and exert as little effort as possible to stay in your posture. So you don't want to be in too intense of a back bend that you can't stay there and relax. We'll turn one of those blankets the opposite way, so it's across the mat, and then the other blanket, you'll bring it to the top to support your head and your neck. So this middle blanket, you can kind of adjust, maybe higher or lower, so you get a comfortable amount of extension in your thoracic spine and a comfortable amount of back bend. Have your eye pillow with you or whatever you're using to block out the light. And then your bolster or blankets or pillows will go underneath your knees. So this blanket, you want it a little higher than your lower back, kind of around those back upper ribs and your shoulder blades. And then the blanket furthest away from you will go to support your head and your neck. You can kind of shimmy your way down to the mat here. Take your time lowering down. Adjust anything you need to along the way. Make sure your head is a comfortable height. You might cover up the eyes to block out any of the light. And we're creating kind of like a wave through the body. So you might start to feel that as you settle in. Find a comfortable position for your arms. They might be right alongside the body. They might be out to the side, sort of like a T. Or those of you that are more open in the shoulders, you might enjoy taking the arms into a bit of a goalpost or a cactus shape. Press into the heels, slightly lift the hips, give them a little rock side to side as you settle in. And then do the same thing with the shoulders. Rock them a little side to side, make sure you're snuggled in, nice and comfortable here. Separate the feet slightly, let your toes roll out. And continue here, calmly, comfortably. Your body be as relaxed as possible. Your breathing as relaxed as possible. And your attention resting on the rhythm of your own breath. This is a wonderful posture to do daily, every evening when you get home from work. This is a wonderful, restorative, rejuvenating, restful posture. Sinking a little deeper into the parasympathetic nervous system. This is our rest and digest part of our nervous system. That helps us to relax. You could think of the sympathetic kind of like pressing the gas pedal on your own personal speed, and parasympathetic, which we're activating here, like pressing the brakes on your own personal speed in life. And as we learn these different wellness techniques, you learn tools to be able to manage your own personal speed. Sometimes we need a little more fire, and a lot of times we need to pump the brakes a bit and slow down. We'll relax here for some time in stillness, in silence. When you're ready to come out of this posture, rebend your knees and bring your feet to the bolster. Take a full breath here. Bring your arms back alongside your body. Roll yourself to one side. Take a breath here. Use your arm strength. Keep the eyes closed. Press yourself to an upright position. And take a breath here. Gently blink your eyes open. You can scoot your props towards the side. Stretch out your left leg. Cross your right foot over, keeping that right knee bent. You might use a block here to support that right hand. Inhale, press either into the floor or into your block. Sit nice and tall. Reach the left arm up. And then find a gentle twist towards the right. You could hook your elbow or just cradle that leg. Gentle turn towards the right. Decompress the full length of your spine. Slowly unravel, back to center. Find a little counter twist. Walk the hands off to the left. Take a full inhale and a full exhale. Come back to center, other side, right leg straight. Bend your left knee, cross it over. Left hand either to the floor or to the block behind you. Inhale, sit tall. Reach the right arm up. And exhale, twist to your left. Slightly lift from the sternum and the crown of the head. Use your arms to gently encourage a deeper twist. Improve the flexibility of your spine. Unravel back to center and find that little counter twist off to the right. Bring yourself back to center. Find a comfortable seated position. You might find easy pose, Sukhasana. You could also return to Shavasana, corpse pose, laying down on the mat. We'll bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. Inhale through your nose for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your mouth. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Open the mouth. Exhale. Empty out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, drawing in a sense of coolness and calmness as you inhale. Exhale, empty out any hot, stale air. Inhale through your nose, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the mouth, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do 3 more. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Feel the weight of the hands resting against the body and your body resting back against your hands. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, empty out. Feeling that bit of connection and warmth between your hands and your body. Once more, breathe in. Hold for a moment at the top. Exhale, empty out, empty, empty. You can rest your hands to the tops of your legs or bring the hands to the heart. We'll seal our practice with 3 Oms. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste.